If you're having trouble with your hinge during your pitch shots, a great exercise that you can do is the tee in the end. So you take a tee and you put it right in the vent hole of the club, and you get yourself your practice station situated, okay? And what you're going to do, it doesn't have to be very close. As you can see from this camera angle, we have the rods a little further apart than normal, but that's okay. Our goal here is to get set up, get in our pitching setup, and we're going to really be conscious of the tee. So our goal here, as we go back and we hinge the club back, you're going to see that we're pointing the tee somewhat towards the middle of that little runway, okay? So again, if I hinge the club back, it points somewhere towards the runway. Now this is a smaller swing. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so you can really see that pointing towards the middle of the runway. What we don't want to see, if you go back, is the club like this and the tee point to me. That means that we're not getting the club up in the air enough. Okay, we want to make sure we get the club up and the tee points down towards the middle of the runway. Okay, we also don't want to see this, the tee pointing way out over that way, okay, past the runway. And the other one we don't want to see is the tee pointing down to our toes, okay? So we want to make sure we point the tee back, point it right through the runway, so it's point the tee to the runway, so it's really just past your right foot or in line with your right foot, okay, or your back foot. And then all we're going to do is we're going to turn and we're going to point the tee to our belt buckle. So we point the tee to the ground, then we turn and point the tee to the belt buckle. So again, let's try that again. Ready? Point the tee to the ground in between the runway to the belt buckle. So let's give this one a try. Step that on this one. Okay. Get set up. Point it down. Point it to the belt buckle. Up. A little bit short, but still pretty good contact. And I got my club up in the air, and then I pointed it to my belt buckle.